I didn't get as much notice as I'd like to do this community moment, so I started to think about what can I put together on short notice, and I thought I would do something on my favorite fictional character of all time, Count Dracula. And I mentioned this to Mike, and then Mike said, you know, we have a blood drive today. Maybe this isn't the best day to do something on Dracula, even if he was an atheist. So we'll do something a little more serious. Some other time, if you've ever read Bram Stoker's book, the original Dracula book, don't read it at night. It'll scare the heck out of you. It's a wonderful book, but it's scary. It's very well done. So I thought, not being able to do anything on Dracula this week, I'd fall back to your erroneous zones subjects, you know, the self-defeating behaviors thing. And it kind of ties into a significant event that happened to all of us about a week and a half ago. So my working title for this is called Hope. Mike and I have been talking about, informally, about why evolution hasn't solved the problem of all these self-defeating behaviors. And maybe it's because most of the self-defeating behaviors, like worry, guilt, envy, procrastination, they don't really hurt anybody else except yourself. So maybe they're just not a serious enough problem that evolution will help us rid ourselves of these behaviors. I call these the kind of low-end self-defeating behaviors. And then there's kind of a middle-end self-defeating behavior, and we've talked about this one before. One of them is called faith, and we've had some nice conversations about faith here. And faith is potentially a little more harmful than some of the other self-defeating behaviors. You've heard people say, my child will get well because a supreme being will take over and see to it that they get well. And of course the child suffers. However, there are some self-defeating behaviors that do represent a threat to somebody else. Paper. Two of these are hate and revenge. Nelson Mandela led a life unencumbered by hate and the concept of revenge. This is a quote. I learned that to humiliate another person is to make him suffer an unnecessarily cruel fate. Even as a boy, I defeated my opponents without dishonoring them. And so, by example, there is hope. Thank you.